Hey, listen closely. If you own silver right now, physical silver, an ETF, or you trade futures, this could be one of the most important moments you'll see all year. And I'm not saying that to be dramatic. I'm saying it because silver is in one of those rare phases where the market can move fast, like really fast. And most people won't have time to react once it starts. So stay with me to the end, because I'm going to break down what's actually happening in simple terms. How the silver market really works behind the scenes, what the big players watch, and why silver is starting to look a lot like Bitcoin in one very specific way. Quick reminder, I'm not a financial advisor. This is educational only. Silver is not moving randomly. What you're seeing, the sharp drops, sudden rebounds, crazy volatility, that's not noise, that's pressure. And one of the biggest reasons this matters right now is because the rules of the game have been changing. When exchanges raise margin requirements, it means traders who are using leverage suddenly need more cash to hold the same position. If they can't add that cash, they get forced out. And in a market like silver, forced selling can turn into a chain reaction. That's the kind of thing that can change the whole market in a matter of days. Let's talk about why silver is famous for these insane moves. Silver is smaller than stocks, bonds, or even gold. So when there's a rush of buying or selling, the market jumps, and leverage makes it worse. When margin requirements go up, traders sell. That triggers stop losses. It becomes a domino effect. Now let's talk fundamentals. Silver is also an industrial metal. It gets consumed in electronics, medical tech, and especially solar energy. That industrial demand is real. But big investors also watch substitution. Industries try to use less silver when the price gets high. So you have two forces, strong demand, but also efficiency. That creates a market that moves in regimes. Tight supply, price spike, leverage piles in, liquidation, reset. That's silver's personality. Now let's compare silver to Bitcoin, because this helps a lot of people get it. Here's the similarity. Both silver and Bitcoin are scarcity narratives. Bitcoin has a hard supply limit in code. Silver has physical constraints and often faces market deficits depending on supply and industrial use. But the big similarity is this. Both markets attract leverage. Both markets can have moments where too many people are using borrowed money, and then the market punishes them fast. And that's where you see the big difference too. Bitcoin is digital. It trades 24/7. It moves fast because it's always flowing. Silver is physical and leveraged. So it can move fast because liquidity can get thin, leverage gets squeezed, and forced selling can hit all at once. So in a weird way, silver can behave like crypto during stress events. Here's the key point. Institutions don't sit there trying to predict the exact next price. They focus on flows. They ask, where is leverage trapped? Who will be forced to sell? Because in real life, markets don't move because someone is right. They move because someone is forced. And silver is one of the best examples of that. Here's the honest truth. Silver can absolutely explode higher and shock everyone, but silver can also flush lower first and scare everyone out. Both moves can happen in a short window. So if you hold silver, think like a professional. Don't treat it like a slow-moving stock. Don't underestimate volatility. And don't build a position that can't survive a violent swing. Silver is in a pressure phase, and when that pressure releases, it can move hard. If you want, comment below. Are you holding silver long-term or trading short-term? See you in the next video.